my friend Kara, she was there to really just weep with me when I needed someone to weep with me. She was just right there beside me, crying with me. And sometimes that's what you need, actually. You just need someone to sit and cry with you. And when I would lament, like really cry, she would just be there with me. And that was just so special to me. And then in those days and weeks afterwards, when I needed to do something because I wasn't at work, she would take me out and take me to go play pickleball, which I've never done before, and all of these things. And I'd start crying during pickleball, and she would be totally okay with it. And she'd just like take me out and do things. And so that was huge. And then my friend Carrie was along the same lines, and Carrie and I didn't do a ton together beforehand, but Carrie's mother had died, and she just felt more, I think, comfortable being around death in some ways. And, you know, there were always a lot of people that would say, you know, call me if you need something, call me if you need something. And I would like shut the door and think to myself, I'm never going to call you. I'm never going to call you. And there were days when I didn't want to get out of bed and I was just so sad. And Carrie would just show up at my door and ring the doorbell and make me go on a walk. And I needed someone to make me go on a walk. So there was one day that the doorbell rang and I'm upstairs and I'm thinking, I'm not going to answer it. I'm just not going to answer it. And then it rang again and I went downstairs and I answered the door and it was Carrie. And she said, it's time to go on a walk. We need to go on a walk. And I'm like, I said, okay. I wasn't going to answer the door. And she said, well, you don't understand because I wasn't going to leave.